Story time. Something I learned the hard way about friendships, and it has actually changed my perspective, the way I see trust, the way I see people. This particular story made a huge change in my entire life. A situation that this story got me into a situation that I never would have thought I would get myself into at any point in my life. Okay, so stay with me. So it's about a female friend, female friendship, sisterhood, like frenemies, however you put it. They call you sister, they call you friend, they tend to be the only people that love you so much and care about you so much. But okay, so back to the story itself. So for context, let's call this person um Agatha. So I met Agatha in Dubai. Before I traveled to Dubai, I'm talking to my cousin and she's like, "Oh, you're back traveling. This girl, she's in Dubai. She knows you. She's always talking about you. She's always sending greetings to you, sending regards to you. And she's in Dubai as well. So it would be nice to catch up with her sometime, Queen. Like, just get to meet up with her and then, you know, she can show you around and just give you the normal OT like you're new in a country you get and you need people." So I never reached out to her anyway. I still went on my trip to Dubai, and you know, 2 to 3 months down the line, something happened and I had to leave the apartment I was. And if you live in Dubai, you know how it's so difficult to get apartments, especially when you stay in places like Marina. You know, it's so hard, especially for Nigerians as well, to get apartments. They tell you Nigerians are not allowed in certain apartments, and they are very quite expensive. They are like on the higher side. So I'm looking around like, where do I go? Who do I get to? You know, add up money together and let's do this thing maybe for a month or two and then I get myself back on my feet, right? So it dawned on me that, oh, my cousin told me about this said sister of ours who has been in Dubai and who knows so much about me and who is always sending greetings and regards to me. Let me reach out to her because I had her Facebook um account. So I reached out to her and I'm like, oh, I'm in Dubai and where does she stay? How is she? How has she been? She's like, she knows from the time I got into Dubai, she knows where I stay. Actually, my building is just in front of hers and she's good. How is life? How is everything? And from that moment, I felt so safe. I felt so relieved. I'm like, oh my God, this is it. This is just the solution for my problem at the time. Like I found my, I found my family. I found my sister. Like, so I'm there. I'm such a free person. If you know me, I am such a free person. I tell my story how it is. I've always been that person. But I never knew that telling your truth and telling your struggles, your wins, or where you've come so far to where you are at the moment, people tend to not like that. People tend to see the negative sides of everything. Like, why are you being so mouthy? Why are you just talking? Why do you feel you're the most special person in the world? Why do you talk too much? I don't know. I'm just making excuses for them. I don't know how they see it anyway. So I'm telling her how things have been since I came in and how things are with me right now. So please, I need a place where I can put up. And she told me, oh, I stay in a one-bedroom apartment, a certain building behind your building, and the rent is 7,000 dirhams. You can come, we'll share it into three because I stay with my friend, right? So I jumped on this opportunity with my full chest, with my whole heart, and I went to stay with my friend, my sister. 2 days, 3 days, I was out of the apartment I was meant to leave because it was giving me so much stress. So I just left and went to stay with my friend Agatha. On getting to Agatha's apartment, like I told you earlier, I talk, I tend to like release my stress by sharing too much I share. I used to be that person. I would share way too much, So I'm telling her how things have been, my plans, and what I intend to do, and why I'm in Dubai. And, I'm not ready to go back to who I used to be. I just want to take it from here to the next level, right? And then she's telling me a bit about herself as well. You know, we used to stay up at night drinking and chatting, drinking and chatting. And let me tell you, from the beginning, everything was so smooth. She would cook for me. She would, everything was just basically as I expected it to be. Like, someone coming to stay with you and pay my bills as well. And we just need to coexist, right? Nothing much. And then fast forward to something happening because she had girls. She had a few girls that work for her. She does food delivery and other stuff. So she has sales. Let me call them sales girls, right? So something happened, and one of them got arrested because she didn't have papers. She didn't have complete papers, and she came to me. I'm sleeping. She wakes me up. This was one of the things that started, you know, standing out for me. And then she wakes me up that her sales girl is under police custody. And the sales girl is saying that she's going to call me, that I am her madam. And I'm wondering, like, this doesn't add up. What do you mean she's threatening to call our names that we stay in this apartment, including me, that I am her madam as well? Like, something is not adding up, right? So to make it make sense for you watching this, she was just trying to put me under a certain type of pressure. Maybe I wasn't under pressure. Maybe I was just chilled and she didn't like the fact I was just chilled and everything was working out for me, right? So, oh my God, please stay with me, right? Maybe I'm not talking too fast, but please stay with me. So that situation got handled, and then the sales girl was deported to Nigeria. And on reaching Nigeria, she got my number and she's telling me, "No, Auntie Queen, this is not what happened. Auntie Agatha did said this and said this and said that and said that, But I never told her that this was the information I've gotten. But it just made me see a different person. And mind you, the moment I moved into this apartment, I got this girl talking to my sister back in Nigeria, talking to my dad back in Nigeria, talking to every other person that I felt was family. Like, oh, see who I'm with. I'm basically with family, so I'm good. You guys shouldn't worry a lot about me. I'm fine. Everything is perfect. And then I told myself, you need to get yourself an apartment. By then I had met my partner. So we are talking. I'm telling him certain things that are not sitting with me. And he will just be like, okay, so what do you think you want to do? Like, should we get you a place, or what do you think basically? And I'm like, I think at the end of this month, I'm going to get my own apartment because rent in Dubai is monthly, right? So I'm going to get my own apartment. I'm just tired of the whole, I feel like there's love and hate. There's love and hate, and it's weighing me down, it's stressing me out because she doesn't want me to hang out with people. She doesn't want me to go out. She's basically acting like my my sister wouldn't even act like that. She's basically acting like my mom. Like, you're new in this country and things tend to go this way. You don't need to. I'm a full mind you, mind you, I'm a full grown adult. I think all of that was just, I think it was just too much love, or too much love and hate for me at the time. So I got my apartment. I'm rushing. I'm trying so this video can just, I got my apartment, Fast forward to me getting my apartment. Before I got my apartment, she told me she wanted to move in with me. She don't want to stay in this apartment with this other friend, this other roommate of hers that she never wanted me to hang out with as well. And that person too got stuff telling me that, oh, this your sister said this your sister said this, right? Fast forward to me getting my apartment, and then she keeps calling. She wants to know what's going on. She wants to come to my apartment. She will come and sit and just be moping. Like, she will just sit. There's no communication. There's nothing. She's just looking. And when she leaves, people around will be like, why was she weird like that? Trust me, I usually tell everybody and my partner that that's just who she is. She just introverted. She doesn't interact a lot. That's who she is. But no, I was wrong. I was wrong. I saw all the signs, but